Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin is extremely oversold. With the recession already priced in, 3 dates you need to keep an eye on for a Bitcoin breakout and what it could potentially mean for Bitcoin price, plus exactly when. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Bitcoin price. 3 dates you need to keep your eye on for a breakout, plus why the recession is already priced in and why Bitcoin being extremely oversold sets it up for massive gains in the short to medium term. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us over on Twitter at @CryptoLove. Push the like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Now, today, Fear and Greed Index at 30, same as we were yesterday. The overall market cap down 1%. Pretty close to where we were yesterday. Bitcoin at $23,000, Ethereum at $1,685, BNB at $311, XRP 37 cents, Cardano 51 cents, Solana $39, and Polkadot $8.48. And if you wanted the top coins based on artificial intelligence and machine learning, we have Kusama, Pax Gold, Quant, Civic, and Euclid Coin. And you can check out Token Metrics for yourself. There is a 1-week free trial down in the description. Now, if we take a look at this chart here, the ISM manufacturing new orders minus inventories, the last 4 times the spread between the new orders and inventories in the ISM manufacturing index was this negative, the US was already in a recession. 2001, 1990, 1981 all had readings this low, but not as low as we are right now. But I suspect, and a lot of other people are suspecting, that the recession is already priced in. Now, why is this? Well, the last couple recessions that we had were somewhat of a surprise, like the housing collapse in 2008. Not many people predicted that. One person, Michael Burry, predicted it. Nobody else did. Okay? Then we take a look at a tech stock bubble back in 2000. Nobody predicted that. But everybody has been predicting this recession since about 2008. So it's not news to anybody, particularly since everybody has been doubly sure about it since COVID back in 2019, when the economy went exactly the other way of what everybody was predicting. But this guy here, JP Morgan's Michelle, says bonds have recession priced in. Bob Michelle, a bond market veteran for more than 4 decades, predicts a 75% chance of a U.S. recession over the next 18 months, but thinks it's already priced in. What does that mean? That means that all of the markets are already down as low as the recession is going to cause them to go, likely making this an insane buying opportunity. Because if we take a look here at Bitcoin, it remains oversold on the 12-month Williams %R oscillator, a signal that flashed for May 2022. Typically, Bitcoin stays oversold for an average of 8 months with a max drawdown of negative 53% after a signal occurs. Currently, max drawdown has been 44% accumulation mode. You can see that between this green and red lines, these are amazing accumulation opportunities, pretty much bookending the bottoms for Bitcoin. We already have the first bookend, while the second one would just be at the end of the recovery. If we take a look here, we see stablecoins starting to get deployed back into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. In case you don't know, stablecoins and Bitcoin have inverse correlations. That means when the amount of stablecoins drops, as we see here, Bitcoin price goes up, because guess where those stablecoins have to go? Into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And then when the number of stablecoins increases, as we saw here, Bitcoin price goes down, because guess where those stablecoins come from? Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. But as we can see right now, stablecoins being deployed, well, Bitcoin price would likely have to follow upwards. Because if we take a look at an inverse Bitcoin chart, now this is just Bitcoin's chart flipped over, it looks like we have a top right here. But if we flip it over, which we've done, this is actually a bottom, similar to the bottom that was back here in 2015 before we saw some massive run-ups. Looks like several fair relief rallies within another hidden bearish divergence about to cancel the regular bullish divergence at high time frame resistance. What this means is that this is a very, very significant bottom for Bitcoin, likely going to send the price much higher. Now, when specifically could this happen? Well, if we take a look here, we had the pi cycle bottom cross back here on July 13th. And at that time, we were in this white ascending channel that we have right here. But if we take a look at the pi cycle bottom, the support line that we have right here, well, guess what? Today, it is roughly around $22,200. But we are likely to cross out from where it touches the 200 weekly moving average, this yellow line that we were finding support on. Guess what? August 13th, next week, could be very, very critical, because if Bitcoin can find support on this 200 weekly moving average, which it is, guess what? The Pi cycle bottom support is about to intersect that, which will send Bitcoin on a much sharper upward trajectory up in this area. But if it misses that one, like let's say it just blows through the Pi cycle bottom support line, well, guess what? We have still this white trend that we've been in for multiple months at this point. We've been in this since the middle of June. Guess what? By the end of August, August 28th, about 3 weeks from now, we are going to intersect that with a 200 weekly moving average. Or even if we find the bottom there, we will intersect that, which could send Bitcoin, again, much higher. Now, the big breakout that we have to look out for Bitcoin is this one right here above my head. This one in, when is it? Oh, the beginning of November, first week in November. This one is huge because this is multi-year Bitcoin support, as we can see here, coinciding with Bitcoin upper bounds, the highest highs that Bitcoin has created. When we break out from this, likely price will head up. If it heads down, that would be very, very bad for Bitcoin. But likely, considering this is multi-year Bitcoin support, it would be likely that the price would break up, which would send Bitcoin very sharply up a lot higher. Where particularly? Well, this chart from TechDev is very interesting. This takes a look at Bitcoin log price versus adjusted log time. And we can see that between each of these peaks is 10.2 log periods. Now, this is different from regular time, but if we take a look, we have Bitcoin log price and Bitcoin log time. Guess what? The next set meets curve at $160,000 to $180,000 December of 2023. That's right, less than a year and a half from now, we have Bitcoin roughly, that's a lot, that's like 8 to 9x from where we are right now. Not a forecast, not a prediction, just an observation based on a sample size of 2. Now, granted, it's been right 2 times before. That means there's a 75% chance it'll be right here. But that is very interesting because it's also echoed in this chart here, the progressions of the fractals model of degressive circles. If we see this, we have same thing, bear, bull, bear, bull, bear, bull. And these circles get smaller and smaller, similar to this log time getting smaller and smaller right here. Well, guess what? By 2023, we could have Bitcoin headed into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, potentially even peaking roughly around $450,000 if we don't get wicked off once again. So all of that being said, things are looking very good for Bitcoin. And a couple dates you should definitely keep your eye on. One in a week and one in 3 weeks. These are going to be very critical points for Bitcoin. So if you did enjoy that, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.